Conn here. It's Pickdawgz.com. It's the Lowdown. It's brought to you by Pickdawgz.com. God, I can't even talk today. Appreciate you guys watching this. This is the first time since I've started this that I had to re-record, as I just totally butchered the last one. And I'm sitting here going, all right, what happened? I think I had like a brain fart. But anyway, please click the like and subscribe button. Now I'm going to go through all this stuff even faster. Please click the like and subscribe button. That will help us out. And if you click the notification button, it lets you know anytime one of these gets posted. Please check out the Concrete Inner Circle. If you text Inner Circle to the number you see there, you can find my rated system. It's a little bit more expensive, but we do place big wagers there. So if you like making big bets, it's probably for you. The rated system, as I talked about on Sunday, I hit my top 4 plays, and right off the bat, I was up 24 units. So like you get a chance to look at how things are divvied out and which games you like the best, and it gives you an opportunity to go, hey, I could like my favorite play today could be something that I would call, I don't know, a 5-unit play. Like that could be my top play today. My top play tomorrow could be a 10-unit play, which is clearly double that. So there are going to be plays that you like more and you want to lay the wood to it. Check this out. I think the Inner Circle might be for you. Now, where do we want to go with this? So there's just so much to kind of go over. I had, what do you want to call it? I feel like it was a tough break in some of them. So I gave out the Jalen Hurts over rushing yards. It was at 27. I think it eventually went off at 30 or 30 and a half. But anybody that listened to me, I said I liked it all the way up until 40 yards. That's where my algorithm had him. And he finished, it was 27 and a half. He finished at 27. And I want to say he had 27 rush yards at the half. I mean, I could be mistaken. And I went back to check to see if there were any kneel downs and we got burned. But no. But I did go 3-1 in prop bets last night. Hit the backup tight end for the Packers under receptions and Josh Jacobs over rushing yards and anytime touchdown. But what a shit show that was last night. Just terrible play calling, stupid things going on. What the hell was Jordan Love doing before the half? Like, you're in field goal range. You're getting points and you do that? Just disgusting. And I just had one of those nights where I hit the Heat winner, the over there, had the Mavericks +2. Yeah. Anyway. You can go watch the end of that. I don't know what happened. Cooper Flag fell, was pushed down, and that game obviously changed on that play. Right after he hit a shot that you thought might be, hey, this might be the one that puts him up and puts him ahead to end the game, but no, that wasn't what happened. So hopefully you guys got the better number if you bet the Mavs, and if you bet the Bucks, I hope you got a better number than that. With last night, it was frustrating with the Magic game because I had the Magic Blazers over, and it's sitting there at whatever it was, 113. And Desmond Bane hits a fadeaway 30-foot three-pointer falling into his bench kind of, and it was nothing but net. And the only reason I bring it up, I don't handicap for overtime, so it's tough to call it a bad loss. But when you look at how much little time is left and saying, yeah, I like this situation. And oh, by the way, they had no business having the ball there. The stupid ass. The Blazers just threw the ball away. And it's like, what are you doing? You threw it right, or you dribbled it right to the other team when you guys should have had the last shot to win that game. Who knows how it finishes, but yeah, it went under the total and I missed that. And the damn Packers game was just brutal as well. The other games I had yesterday where we at here? Was North Carolina A&T over. One of those teams, South Carolina State, one of them didn't score. And I had Eastern Kentucky -2, and it was a 1-point game through most of it, and then they got shelled. Not shelled, they lost by 10, I think, in the second half, but terrible plays. College basketball has not been kind to me, but I am really looking forward to Tuesday night because there's quite a bit I like. Let me throw this stuff at you real quick before I go over these games. Where are we at? All right, so this is what I had for this evening. In the NBA, they were smaller plays for me, but I do like both of them. Boston, Philly over 230.5. Golden State and OKC under the 229.5. I'm trying to continue my NHL streak. I've won 6 in a row, so we're trying to make it 8 in a row with today's games. I like Vancouver at home as an underdog. And I like Dallas and Ottawa to go under the 5.5. And for college hoops, lots of great games today. I was on all the top 25 games, or the matchups between 2 top 25 teams. But let me start with this. At 1 o'clock on Tuesday, I liked Kansas City, UMKC, +4.5 against Iona. At 6 o'clock, local game, UMBC, University of Maryland, Baltimore County, versus Morgan State, over 167.5. These teams will play faster than you think, or at least than most people think. I think this goes over the total by a lot. I like Texas Tech plus the points at Illinois. I like Louisville over Kentucky. They were -4.5. Thought Gonzaga was a good play late. That's the only one I did not, the hiccups, make an official play. But I liked it enough to put it up there, so I didn't scratch it out. I I had enough plays, and I didn't feel like I needed to throw that one in when I like Louisville and Texas Tech better. So those are the spots I was looking at. We want to make this 8-0 with the NHL, so we'll see how it plays out. Now, one of the other things to kind of discuss is the different plays that we have coming up and how things go. I was talking about Thursday Night Football. This Thursday, you get the Patriots, and it seems like the best survivor pool pick if you have them. So make sure you're checking that out if you're still in your survivor pool, because the two other big favorites are on the road. But the one thing I want to bring up is on the day of the podcast for Thursday's podcast, Thursday Night Football, I do the same thing I do for Monday Night Football, post the results of my algorithm that I'll be talking about on tomorrow's pod. I place the results of that in the comments section the day that gets posted. So I'm not putting that on our video editor to write up all that crap. I'll just do it in the morning and post it there so you guys have it. And plus, I think it's easier than trying to stop the video and go back and look or write it down yourself. So all right, let's start it off because this is going to be a shorter one, guys. It's a crazy-ass day for me as I got appointment after appointment after appointment. 2 doctor's appointments today, and then I'm speaking to what we call a Ravens Roost or a Ravens Nest here. Groups of Ravens fans that get together like once a month, have a meeting. They raise money for charities. They do all kinds of good. What else? They have like bull roasts and things like that. So there's a bunch of them in our area. I don't know. I'm assuming this is a thing in other cities. I haven't been to... I don't know if they have them in Minnesota or, in Dallas or somewhere. I'm sure they have something similar. But because our mascot's a bird, we have nests and roosts. So I'm looking forward to talking to these guys tonight. It's going to be fun. It always is. Oh, anyway, all right, let's get to these games. And I'll give away a freemium. This is my least favorite of the games, by the way, just full disclosure. Northern Illinois at UMass. Northern Illinois favored by 13.5. I saw some lower numbers out there. I saw a 10.5 on one of the sites I used. And I just wonder if that was a misprice. It's kind of hard to tell. And here I am again doing this on the fly because I didn't write down if the price had changed on that game. But I like to be accurate when we're sending this out. So here's what we have. So I got Central Michigan as 1.5 point favorite here. I've got Northern Illinois as 11.5. And the total being 43.5. So all this stuff has changed since I wrote it down this morning. Good God, that quick. And that's 11.5. There we go. 1.5. And let's see what we got for Toledo. Toledo's at 3.5. All right. We're good. Except for the fact that my freemium is going to be on Miami, Ohio, so I like getting the 4 better. But, all right. I digress. Let me get away from this. All right. Northern Illinois at UMass. Again, the line is 11.5. Total's 43.5. If you force me to pick this game, I would take the under. I've talked about Northern Illinois. They just play such a ugly, slow game. I watched them play against Maryland this year, and that was just a brutal watch. They're trying to implement a new offense this year, and it just wasn't taking off. So I like the under there. I think they should handle UMass. I don't like betting double-digit favorites on the road, but here we are. Let's go to Buffalo at Central Michigan. Central Michigan's minus 1.5. The total's 43. This is another one of those games where, I want to like the home team, but I don't. I think Buffalo is a live dog on the road. The fact that Central Michigan's only 1.5 point favorite at home, I'll take my chances with Buffalo here. I'm not sure if this is going to be a freemium play. I do know the next one will be. But I feel like I'm going to be on Buffalo later on Wednesday night when this all happens. But I'll have all my plays posted in the morning so you guys can check that out if you're interested in purchasing picks, which we'll get to in a sec. Now, my freemium, Toledo at Miami, Ohio. Toledo minus 3.5, 44.5 is the total. I think I would lean under in all 3 of these games. I'm not telling you to bet the unders blindly across the board, but I think that's where I would lean. I do think Miami, Ohio is the right side. Plus 3.5 at home, island game against Toledo. Everybody's betting on Toledo. It was 4, it went to 3.5. Line's going the wrong way. I think this is the exact right spot. This will not only be a freemium for me, it will be a top play tomorrow or tonight as you're watching this. So, definitely check it out. I'll be on it. What am I going to name it? So you guys I think this will be my platinum play in college football for Wednesday night. So you guys can check that out. Usually if I really like something, you'll see it as a 5-star platinum. It's my least favorite thing, by the way, is naming my plays. Because I'm sitting there and you're trying to find alliteration or something that makes sense. You don't want it to be corny or matter of fact. And I feel like everyone I put out is corny or matter of fact. So I just try to put something in the write-up of what I'm looking at. So hopefully that works out for people. But definitely check out Pickdawgz.com if you guys are interested in purchasing some premium picks. Head on over there. We've got a lot of great handicappers. Look, I'd love to sit here and pat myself on the back, but there are guys that are great in certain sports, and you can check the leaderboards over there. You can see who's been hot for the past day or 2 or 3, whatever, the past week. I think there's a lot of options, and you can go to every specific sport and see who has been the best in that sport. Now for me, college basketball has not treated me kindly. I have an uphill climb. I have after what happened, I said this on over the weekend, had I not looked at the college hoops games on Saturday and Sunday, because I ended up going 0 for 5 in those 5 games. I had 1 on Sunday and 4 on Saturday. And I mean, just everything that could go wrong went wrong in some of these games. So now we're getting to that point. We're going to start to see these ranked teams playing. You're going to hear me. If you see me post an upset special, I'm telling you, get it and play it. During college basketball, I don't like taking my third arm out and pat myself on the back. Just like I talk about bowl games, I'll put my bowl games up against anybody in the country. That's how confident I feel about doing that. I feel the same way looking for these upsets in college basketball. I think I called 8 of them last year. And, it's, again, my record right now in college basketball is trash. And 0-5 will do that for you over the weekend. But I know I'm going to build this back up. But more importantly, if you see me put up an upset special, and I'll probably give a few of them out on here as freemiums, definitely check it out, because that's been something, and finding the right spots to bet in college hoops has been something I've been fairly good at. So appreciate you guys checking this out. I'll be back tomorrow with another podcast. Hope you guys win some cash. I'll see you then.